Hi everyone, I just wanted to say welcome. Tonight I'm going to show you a few things. I just have to sign back in here now. Okay, I'm going to show you the cover. I'm going to work on the cover of my angel book that I showed you at a previous show. And then we're also going to take a look at some of the projects that a couple of you have sent in for me to give to Colleen. And I wanted to show you another project that I've started. I do have links allowed, so please go ahead and allow or share your blogs and things. I'm going to put mine up there. Oh, Shy, if you wouldn't mind putting mine up there, everything's been erased from my copied stuff because I shut down. For those of you who are, thank you, Lucinda. For those of you who are looking for a silhouette, I am able to get a silhouette now. You can go on my blog and see all of the information there in regards to it. It's priced at a little bit of a break, and I have free shipping on it as well as 20% off any accessories. My blog is becauseeverypicture has a story to tell.blogspot.com for those watching the recording. And I just wanted to let you all know that the Silhouette is one of the best electronic die cutting machines out there. So if you're interested, I'm sorry, you guys, I'm getting a text message now, too. Ray's at a basketball game, so I'm going to be getting some messages. I turned my volume on that down. Yes, this is the book that Bluebell made me this book. I'm going to have the silhouettes all the time. And contrary to what's been said before, they are drop shipped to you, so you do not have to pay double shipping or anything else. In fact, that's why I'm offering the shipping free. They're not expensive at all to ship, so it's not a problem. The price that you see on my blog does include shipping to you. You get a $10 gift card inside the box for the Silhouette store so that you can start purchasing your images right away. There's a ton of YouTube videos out there for you to take a look at. You can look at it in advance to see if the machine is something that you like. I'll tell you one thing, you know, I'm not real good with technical things, as I just showed you with this computer and the sound issue. The Silhouette is one of the easiest machines to use. I have a Cricut as well. I love my Cricut and my Silhouette, but I have to be completely honest with you. I purchased the Cricut from HSN, the Cricut 2, I think it is. I think I've only used it once because I got my Silhouette and started to use that, and now I don't remember how to use the Cricut. I can go months without using the Silhouette and plug it in, and I know how to use it. It's easy enough. So it is an awesome machine. If you're new here, because I do see a few new people here, the ladies here can verify and let you know that I don't hold your money. I do ship to you right away. I did just sell a couple of Silhouettes, and they were paid for yesterday, and they've already been shipped to the people who purchased them. So they are in stock. You pay me, I order it for you, and it goes right from my distributor to you. It doesn't even come to me first. So there's no waiting for it to come to me and then for me to ship it to you. So if anyone needs to find out whether or not I'm reliable or not, you can speak amongst yourselves in regards to that. I've never had any issues before in the past. So I just wanted to touch base with you on that. Also over on my blog, there's a dollar store and a $1.50 store opened up with a few things over there. If you're looking for stocking stuffers, or you want to tell your husband to pop over there and get you some things for your stocking, head over there and take a look and see if there's anything that you like there. There's some stamps, some embellishments, and then of course my favorite, Cherry Lynn dies are over there as well. If you look to the right of the page, I have a bunch of pages set up there, and you can see each page is labeled with what you will find on that page. So go ahead and take a look there. And if you have any questions, you can always message me on Facebook. If I do not have your email and you'd like to get emails from me as far as when I'm going to be on Ustream here or whenever I have special offers, please message me your email here. I'll jot it down before I sign off, and I will add you to my list of people. So tonight, right now, what I just wanted to show you is a few things that I have. I really, really, really wanted to thank Bluebell from the bottom of my heart for this book. She is truly gifted. She makes the most beautiful albums I have ever seen, ever. I'm going to get in close on this. Look at the details on here, from the bling over here to these little flowers, all this ribbon and lace. Look at how beautiful this is. The paper she used, the twine. She is just amazing. Okay, we're going to take a look at this now. I'm going to open it up and show you. Look at these pages, the work that she put into this book, the detail that's in this. I just cannot thank you enough for this, Barb. I love your work. Okay. There's beautiful little tags that come in and out of here. Here's another page. Look at this tag. It's beautiful. I'm just kind of showing you page by page. Look at this. I believe this is this the Fairy Bell collection from Prima Bluebell? This is familiar to me. Love, 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 love Prima. Bo Bunny, Prima, love it all, right, guys? Look at how beautiful this is. And Bluebell always has like these really cool little tags and things that she puts inside of her she does pockets and tags, and it's gorgeous. I absolutely love it. I don't know what I'm going to use it for yet, but I absolutely love it. Look at the flowers and the lace. And again, with the itty bitty flowers and the bling. More tags. It's just gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. And the tags just slide in and out. And I know that you put a lot of work in this, so I really, really appreciate it. Just so, so pretty. Look at this, is the last page with more tags and flowers and raised embellishments. And then Bluebell has this beautiful stamp that she puts on the back of her projects that lets you know she made it. So again, Bluebell, I can't tell you how much I appreciate this. It was a wonderful, wonderful surprise when I opened up the box and there was something in there for me. And she also sent me this beautiful card that she made as well. And then she wrote me a nice little note, which was really, really touching to me. And again, I just really want to thank you and let you know that I appreciate what you sent. Okay, so if you remember, I had asked if you guys had time to make something for Colleen, because Colleen from Viva Decor has been gracious enough to sponsor me, along with BJ from Cherry Lynn Dyes, and they've given me lots of stuff to give away to you guys. I wanted to show you one of the projects that I received. Look at, is this beautiful? Can you guys see this? This is an ornament, and it's snowflakes all the way around, and it's double-sided. Now, Sue made this. Sue, do you want to tell people, please, how you did this? First of all, can you guys see the sparkly paper? Is it too pixelated? It's gorgeous. The paper that she used on this is absolutely beautiful. It's sparkly. It's peach and cream. I know the colors are not always the best on Ustream, so I'm trying to describe it as much as I can, as well as I can. So can you tell everyone how you did this, please? This would make an awesome teacher's gift or package, to put on a package. I don't know what paper she used. I'm asking her. It's like, it's actually peach or maybe even a coral. And the gold that you're seeing is actually different snowflakes with bling on it. I don't know if Sue is still here, or I see her still listed. Welcome to all of our new people. Thank you for coming. It looks like these are just punches or die cuts. And then on top, she put on pop dots. Let's see if I can show it. See the pop dots? To raise these up. It's just beautiful. And I'm going to show you what else she made. She also made this box. You guys, look at how beautiful this is. I'm going to zoom up close just so you can see the detail of this. Okay, look at this box. Little angel pen, stick pen. Isn't this beautiful? Then she decorated the sides as well. Okay. All the way around. All right. Isn't this gorgeous? Okay, then when you open it, okay, she's got a pretty little card in there that she made. Look at what's in here, you guys. Look at that. Look at this shoe. And again, the paper, I don't know what paper this is. So we're going to have to look for Sue. I don't know. Like I said, it's showing that she's here. Isn't this gorgeous? And then she filled it up with Hershey Kisses. Look at it. So it's a beautiful shoe put together from a template, obviously, or I don't know, some kind of a cutout. And then she decorated the top. Hi, Susan. Oh, there you are, Sue. Okay, Sue, I was asking you some questions here. Okay, people want to know how you made this first. Can you tell us? Yeah, we're having problems with my sound. I apologize, but it's the best we can do. I actually just got started, and we're having issues. I was supposed to be on at 6, so we're just kind of trying to go with it. Oh, you already did? Okay, because it didn't come up on my chat, so now my chat is kind of funky. Okay, so here's the shoe. Let's show the shoe. Look at this. Isn't it gorgeous? I want to know how you did the shoe, where you got the template from. Isn't this gorgeous? And then let me put this up close. It's embossed, isn't it? Is this, did you just run it through an embossing folder? Yes. 2 papers glued together. Well, you didn't have a template for this? Look at the detail on that. And then the lace is gorgeous. So she did an amazing, 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 amazing job. Between the box, the shoe, and this ornament. I am telling you. Love it. Colleen's going to love this. So, Sue, you put forth a ton of time in regards to this. So, I appreciate the fact that you did this for Colleen because she's such a wonderful person. And she's still sending me stuff to give away to you guys. So, she's just amazing. Okay, so now what Bluebell made for Colleen, I want to show you this. Look at this. It's an album. Okay. We're going to flip through all the pages of this. I just hope I can do this justice on my camera here. This is gorgeous. Bluebell and her albums, huh? Okay, look at that. This is the cover. All right, and here's how it's like. This is the side. And then we're going to open it. Well, you guys, Colleen's going to freak out when she sees this. No, you can still, if you guys want to do something for Colleen, I would love for you to do it, and I would be sure that she receives it. Look at this page. This is gorgeous. Bluebell, you should work in a shop. I know you sell these where you do work, but you need to get a full-time job doing these because you are amazing. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? Hi, everyone. Let's just say hi to everyone. I'm so glad you guys could all come with this being the week of Thanksgiving and all. I thought it would be fun to get together. Look at this page. Isn't this gorgeous? Look at this. Love it. Colleen is going to freak out when she sees this. I can hear her screaming already. That's how she is. She's very appreciative whenever you send her anything. She's a wonderful person, as you all know. For those of you who don't know, Colleen is the owner of Viva Decor USA, and she has sponsored me, and she's given me tons and tons of things to give away at my shows to you ladies. And I thought it was just something we needed to do to thank her by sending her something. So Sue and Bluebell sent me these beautiful, beautiful projects, and Lucinda posted a picture of a canvas that she made on my Facebook page. So go check that out. It's just not on its way. It's on its way here. It's just not here yet. So I wanted to let Sue and Bluebell know that both of you are winning $60 worth of Viva Decor products that are on my blog. I have over there on the blog the first place and the second place winner. You are both winning the first place prizes. You're both winning the $60 in products. So if someone could post the link to my blog, I would appreciate it. One more time, it's because every picture has a story to tell.blogspot.com. And if you go over to the giveaway page, you will see that it says prize number 1 and prize number 2, but you're both getting prize number 1. No, Bluebell, thank you. You did a beautiful, beautiful project for Colleen, and I know Colleen very well. She is really going to love it, and she's going to love your project as well, Sue. So I'm going to send that out to you. I might not be able to get it out to you until the weekend. I do have it here, and that does still leave me now with prize number 2 that I have as the giveaway over on my blog. So we're going to have to think of something else to do to give that away. You're very welcome. Thank you for your project. Colleen is going to love that. I know she is. Okay, so tonight I'm just going to do something quick. I told you that I was working on an angel book. You guys know how much I love angels. So this is a book that I'm going to be using to create an angel book. Now, I'm going to show it all to you when I get it done, and if you want to buy a kit, I will have kits put together, but here's my problem. I only have 4. So you're going to have to let me know if you're going to want a kit. I have no idea how much it's going to be or anything else. I just really wanted to get on and show it all to you tonight, just to let you see what it was going to be. This is like a corrugated cardboard. Okay, so it's a lot of fun to be able to ink this, do different things. So I wanted to show you, it has cardboard in it, it has canvas, it has this cool acetate sheet. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do. Here's another piece of cardboard. So I wanted to work on the cover tonight with you, and what I did is I took all those pages apart simply by pulling this binding off like this. Okay, so that the pages are easier for me to work with. And it will all go back together just fine. Okay, yeah, if you can get it yourself, and however you want to bind it, bind it. This is my cover page. And what I'm going to tell you what I did, don't worry about this because I'm putting a picture there. And I've only done the one side. Here's the other side. I painted, because it's cardboard, it's a good idea to put a base coat down first, because if you don't, the color that you put on it is not going to be a true color. It's going to be muted by whatever color is underneath. And in this case, it's the cardboard. So I painted it white. You could use gesso, or just, I used white acrylic paint. Okay, this is cheap white acrylic paint from Hobby Lobby. But yeah, I think gesso would work just fine as well. So what I did, and I did this in advance just because I needed to get it to dry. So I applied a coat of white paint, and then I went over it, I love this stuff, with Tattered Angels, blue suede shoes, Glimmer Glam. Okay, so I just took my paintbrush after the white paint dried. I threw this on top of it, and then while it was wet, I applied my favorite glitter, which is Donna Salazar's Fairy Dust Glitter. This glitter is super, super fine. It's fun because it comes in a little salt shaker type bottle, so it's real easy to apply. And I'm going to hold this up here for you. Look at the sparkle. Okay, Glimmer Glam is a lot of fun. I've got a ton of Tattered Angels, Glimmer Mists, Glimmer Glams, and Glimmer Chalks that I'm going to start using a little bit more of, so we'll incorporate that in some classes. But the reason I went with blue is because this is the picture of the angel that I'm going to be using for the cover of my book. And look at how it just blends in there perfectly. Okay. So I'm going to get that. You know what, guys? Hold on one second. I've got to grab my score tape. Okay, guys, and score tape is my adhesive of choice. You can get your score tape from Shy. If she wants to post her information, if anyone needs score tape, I know she has it. But the reason I love score tape, especially when I'm using pictures, is because it's paper, and I just go ahead and put my score tape down and rip. I don't even need scissors. It's, I had it printed out at Walgreens, the picture, on a glossy paper, so you're right. That's what it is. Okay, so score tape is my absolute favorite adhesive. That, and of course, you know how much I use hot glue. But you really don't want to put hot glue underneath a photo because you get the bubbles and the thickness in some areas, and you might be able to see that through your picture. So the other thing I really like about score tape is I have like no nails right now because I work outside in my husband's business, and it's not fun. But I have no nails, as you can see, and I can still pull those up without using tweezers, scissors, a pick, or anything. So if you have not ever tried score tape, I suggest you pick up a roll and try them. Shy has them in different widths as well, so you can get it as thick as you want. I believe this is the narrowest, 1/4 inch. But it's amazing. Love this stuff. Okay, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to place this down where I want it. And the square tape will stick on top of that painted surface. And then obviously, when I'm done, I'm going to clean the picture up because I'm putting fingerprints and everything else on it. But as you can see, it's stuck on there really well. All right, so I kind of planned this out in advance. I like my covers to be nice and 3D. So I have some things. I have some flowers, obviously. Lots of flowers. So we're just going to figure out where we want to put these. All right, I've got leaves. These leaves are in my dollar store on my blog. So if you're interested, you can take a peek over there. Love, love, love this bird. Oops, just threw him across the floor here, or the table. Look at the little itty bitty bird. Did I ink the edges? I did, but because it's corrugated, you really can't tell, and I've got to paint the other side still. Oh, of the picture? No, that's the picture. Isn't it gorgeous? I'm going to show you when I'm done with this, a canvas that I've started too, that I'm going to use this picture for as well. But I need to blow it up a little bit. Oh, thank you, Susan. I'm trying to get more stuff in there too. I'm looking for good deals of things. All right, so I've got more flowers. Love these little calla lily flowers. I put this leaf on here, but these little calla lilies I got at Hobby Lobby. No, I did not paint that picture. I'm sorry, you guys. Like I said, Ray's at a basketball game, so I'm trying to communicate with him too. So I also have these little sprays that you've seen me use before that I've also gotten at Hobby Lobby. It's got the little tool with the pearls inside of it. So we're going to be using these as well. And then I've got this little charm, which is angel wings. And then I decided to bring in some feathers, some white feathers, because of the feathery look here. I want to just 3D that up a little bit. And then I've got also from Hobby Lobby, do you guys recognize these pearl sprays? There's probably like 20 of them on one spray. I just pulled 3 of them off, and I'm just using 3. Okay. So now I'm just going to kind of play around and see what I want to do. Now, normally, if I wasn't going to make a kit out of this, I might have just made all my flowers myself and everything, but I've got all these really pretty Prima flowers and everything from when I went to CHA in July. And I thought I wanted to be able to get it done a little bit quicker, and then I thought for one of my next shows, we'll work through the other pages of the book. So I wanted to use up these Prima flowers. So because there's already flowers in her hair, I'm just going to try to see what's going to look good with. And I'll hold it up for you after I glue each piece down. I just have not mastered the skill of working upside down so that you all can see me better. and try to get a little closer here. All right, so I'm just gonna, I know I'm gonna like that there, so I'm just gonna, it's okay to use hot glue on your picture once it's down. In fact, I prefer to use hot glue once it's down. I just want to make sure that's going to fit. Okay, so I put that in her hair. Oh, Froggy's here. Hi, Froggy. We're making an angel book. We're making a cover. Now, the nice thing about these leaves, and like I said, I do have them in my dollar store, there's a nice wire in there. Don't get stuck with thinking you have to leave everything flat all the time. If there's a wire in it, bend it up. Give it a little bit, you know, in nature, leaves are not all perfectly straight. So make it look like, you know, you need to give it some life by putting some creases and stuff in it on your own. So I'm just going to stick a leaf underneath there. All right, so I'm just going to kind of show you after I do each piece. Let's see. I do like these little spray thingies. Okay, that's pretty. The embellishing of stuff is always so much fun, isn't it? It's like the best part of the project. Okay, because it's on the cover, it's okay to let stuff hang off the top and off the sides. Don't get stuck with, you know, thinking you need to have everything in one spot either. All right, so here's that. It really does. It gets, you know, it does get more beautiful with everything that you put on it, but you also have to remember, look at what a beautiful thing I'm starting with as well. And that really does make a difference too. And all I'm doing with the leaves is just kind of pinching them a little bit, pushing them, just to give them a little bit of life, like I said. Now, when you want to layer things, just always put a little bit of glue at the very bottom of something. And the reason I'm doing that in regards to this is because, like I said, I want to get some feathers underneath here. And if I put hot glue all the way down on that leaf, I'm not going to be able to lift it up to get the feathers underneath it. So I can hot glue it down afterwards if I want, but again, you don't want everything looking flat. This is an album, Froggy. It is, let me show you the album. It's like corrugated cardboard. It's an album. So I just painted the album white first and then put some Glimmer Glam blue suede shoes on it and some Donna Salazar glitter. And then just score taped the picture down. So that's how we started. I do like dimension a lot more. So now it's going to be a little harder working with feathers too. So we're going to make sure that we can use as many as we like. Here's the thing about feathers. I just got these from Hobby Lobby. They're, you know, most everything I got from Hobby Lobby. I have stuff from Prima here. Feathers are obviously all different shapes and sizes, so you're not going to have anything that's going to look exactly the same, but there is a right and a wrong way to put a feather down. Now, I like to say the right way is I like this curved part to be the top part. Okay? So if it's laying like this, it's bending up, and I'm using the feather to signify hair, so I want it to be more going down. So what I'm going to do is stick this underneath, and I'm just going to put a little hot glue on here. And feathers are a mess to work with hot glue. Once you put it down, you're not picking it back up. So make sure you put it where you want it if you're going to do this. And what I'm just going to do is I start with my biggest feather that I have in the pack first. And I'm just going to go with my next sizes and I'm just laying them on there, and I'm going to see what it looks like. It is what it is. Because like I said, once you lay it down, you're not picking it back up. And I'm just kind of starting out by just framing her hair as it already was there. So let's try to, I try to put any feathers that look a little odd shaped down at the bottom, especially if I'm going to go over the tops of this. And I'm going to hold it up for you in a second so that you can see what I'm doing. Ouch. And yeah, that's hot. And just remember that it's going to look natural if you just put it down. Don't worry about gluing the whole thing. Just put the glue at your tips. Thanks. I'm going to show it to you closer in a minute here. So give me a sec. Okay. And you're going to see how fast I'm going to be done with this. It takes more time to plan what you want to use and how you're going to use it than to just get it down there. And that's why I said, if I wasn't thinking of doing this as a kit, I would have just probably made my own handmade flowers, like from the Cherry Lynn dies. But I've got so many of these beautiful, beautiful Prima flowers and things, I wanted to use them. All right, let me see here. Okay, that's too much. And really, however many feathers you want to put is up to you if you decide to use feathers for hair, but I don't want to overdo it. I do have a tendency to do that too. All right, so this is what it looks like now. Okay, so those feathers are stuck on there really well. They're not going anywhere, but yet there's a dimension to them because they're not all completely flat, stuck down, because it's not all glued flat. So just remember, don't get crazy with that. I'm taking this leaf off because too much of it is sticking out here. So, and that's another good thing about just putting glue in one small area on it. If you need to move it, you can do it. All right, I like that better. And if you need to make it a little smaller, you can just crunch it up a little bit. All right, so that's what I've done there. And then if you need to cut it, you can. I don't really like to cut my feathers very much because they start fraying, if that's the right word to use. I wouldn't recommend it if you don't have to. Okay, so now I do like that, but I think she needs more flowers up here. Now, I still don't want to cover all of these up because I don't want everything to be 3D. Thank you. So, let's see. I've got more flowers here, and I'm just going to play around a little bit. These are just so pretty. Oh, you guys are like this. All right, I haven't glued it on there yet, but what do you think of that? Okay, so it's got a lot of dimension around her head, and you can still see these flowers over here. I think that looks like it's enough, don't you? Love it. I could just sit here and just keep adding and adding and adding, and you don't always want to do that because sometimes enough is enough. And you don't want to overdo. All right, and I am kind of putting these in at an angle again so that they're not laying completely flat. Froggy, did you get your package from me? In fact, anyone who ordered, you should have either received it today or tomorrow. Everything's in the mail. Oh, good. All right, awesome. All right, so now that's hot glued down. Good. Oh, good, Cindy. All right. All right, so, oh, you know what I wanted to do too? I wanted to put these pearls in her hair. Wouldn't that be a cool idea? Just to add some bling. Now you have to really be careful with this because of you have to use hot glue and it's so fine. So let me see if this is going to work, if I have to cut it. I think that'll be all right. I'm talking to myself now. All right, so I'm just going to go easy with the hot glue right on the end of the wire. And just lay this on there and then try to manipulate it to see if I can get it where I want it to go. And I'll hold it up and show it to you. I hope you're going to be able to see it. Can you see that pearl strand in there laying on top of the feathers? I love the feathers too. Okay, so I could put a whole bunch of those in there if I wanted to, but again, I'm not going to do that. I don't want to overdo. Okay, I've got to cut these a little bit. So I'm just going with, right now I have planned out just 3. I'm going to see what it looks like. So we'll put one there. And then put another one on the other end. And again, these are not expensive at all. All right, so let me hold that up for you. So can you see the 3 of them on there? Got one here, there's one strand, one here, and one here. Just laying on top of the feathers. Yep, I think so too. Okay. I'm going to show you too, when I'm done with the cover of this one, I'm going to show you the last book that I made. It was like one of my very first ones, so it's not as fancy or as elaborate as any of my other ones. I usually do 3 or 4 angel books a year, and they sell, just with my friends and my family, I usually have like orders of them asking me to make them books, and my friend Celeste especially, she usually gets like 6 or 7 of them at a time because she puts them away for when she feels one of her friends needs one, whether they're struggling health-wise or just anything in general. And then she gifts it to them during those times. So I run out and get all of the supplies, like I said, if they're from Hobby Lobby or if I add in my Prima flowers or whatever. And I try to get a lot of them, but I wasn't able to get a lot of these books, and in fact, I was only able to get 5, and that's why after I do one book myself, I only have 4 others. So, okay, I'm going to work in the corner here now. I will probably add some kind of trim, kind of like Bluebell added all those real pretty fibers and everything to the ends of her book, but I'm just, for right now, I'm going to work in the corner and just try to figure out how I want to do this. I've got 2 more, and your flowers do not have to all be the same size. Remember, I myself work in odd numbers. I like to work in odd numbers. I think that's how I was taught, so that's how I do it. But I want to try to figure out how I want to put this so that it's not I don't want to cover up her pretty face, and I've got some other things I want to put in there, but I think right around there is going to be good. And you don't get stuck with thinking you have to work with just what you have, because if these flowers were not the color that I needed them to be, I could have very easily sprayed them with Glimmer Mists or any paints. You can make your flowers the colors that you need them as well. I'm trying to use up stuff that I have rather than buy more stuff, because I'm kind of, as I'm cleaning out my craft room, I'm finding all these things and I'm like, oh wow, cool, I've got that. I'm to the point where I'm forgetting that I even have things anymore because I'm not using them. Now I'll fluff this up a little bit more when I'm done, because I have a lot I want to add in here yet. But again, you don't want to keep even your petals, you don't want them all flat and just laying there. So I'm going to go back through and lift these up and do stuff with it. But first I want to finish putting these where I want to put them. So let me just take a little gander here. All right, I'm just going to put that there right now. I haven't hot glued it, but I'm going to get your opinion to see if that's a good place to put that or not. I can cut it down as well, or I can put it off to the side. All right, let's see. Got a couple more of these. I love these little spray things too. Anything that adds a little frilliness to the stuff is awesome. And don't forget, you can also cut your leaves and things down if they're too big. The other thing I really like about these is they're sparkly. They're like an iridescent. See, now it just fits so much better in there now that I cut it. And then with that wire being in there, I can bend it up a little bit to give it that 3D look. See? Okay. Let's see. All right, I'm just going to kind of lay stuff here. I'm not going to hot glue it yet in case I want to change anything up a little bit. Alrighty. And again, be careful when you're using your leaves, because remember I told you about where that wire is? There is a top and a bottom. There is a right side and a wrong side. Where that wire is your bottom. Okay, because you don't want to be looking at that. This is the side you want to be looking at. And I know that might sound stupid to tell you that, but I can't tell you how many times I've put things down on my project and had to rip it right back off because I had the wrong side facing the wrong way. So I like people to remind me of those things, so I'm reminding you. So you're welcome. Are you guys all chatting? I'm sorry, I'm not looking at the chat a lot. Sometimes I get caught up in what I'm doing. The leaves I am putting down because I know that that's where I want those to be. So that's where I've put the leaves now so far. I've got one here, and one up here. I don't know that I'm leaving this here yet, so I'm trying, and I don't particularly like that there. Isn't it funny? I know I'm going to want this in here, though, because I think that looks really pretty. Isn't it funny how when you do something, you either really, really love it, or you're like, ugh, or you struggle, or... All right, let me see now. I did really want to put this in here. I love calla lilies, and I just think they go with the angel theme. So let me just see something. Now, obviously I'm going to hot glue that, but I just want to make sure that I like it. I haven't heard anything from Ray yet now with basketball, so that's bugging me. And I love these little birds. So I know I'm going to put that by the flowers. I was going to, you guys are going to have to help me and tell me if you like the bird better in her hair. I think it's going to look better on the flowers because I really think I like what I've already got going on with the hair here. All right, let's see here. Ooh, I like that. Isn't it funny how sometimes you put something somewhere and you're like, okay, yes, yes, no, no. And then when you know you like it, it's where it belongs. Don't cut your stems of your flowers until you're ready to place them where you want them to go because you may need them at a longer piece of wire. And you can always cut them, but you can't always put it back. So don't get crazy with cutting everything. Okay. All right, now I have not glued down any of the white flowers yet. How do you like that so far? That's a good idea. Oh, I'm sorry, Brenda. I got the image from one of those like Flickr things, and then I asked the person if I could use the image, and then I had it printed out at Walgreens. And you have to have like a release, like something in writing from them because Walgreens will not allow you to print out anything that they think looks like a professional image without it. Okay, you don't like the white flowers? I just thought because I put the white leaves in there, the white flowers were a good addition. Well, then I don't like the calla lilies there. She's been drinking again. I do like these though. And I do like the white netting. Yes? Yes on the white netting? All right, let's try that. I just kind of put the calla lilies. They come in one whole thing like this, so I can try them as threes. Because I'm crazy, like I said, with odd numbers. All right. What about that? All right, better, but you're not loving it. What if I put the leaf under there too? Let's see. And really, tell me what you think. What about that? Not loving the flower pointing towards her face. Okay. Right, well, I don't know where I'm going to put these then. So put it going away from her face. Let's see. Hold on. Let me try this. It's all about arranging it, right? Maybe that's just not even a good place for it. I don't know. Oh, so you just think I should just leave the, how about just like this then? I kind of like that. And I'll fill up the tool too. How does that look? Yeah, okay. All right, and I'll fluff that up. Let's just get it down there. I'm sorry, guys. Hi, Ray. I'm doing my show right now. Is everything okay? I can? All right, then I'm going to get off line here in a little bit. Did they start already? All right, let me know. All right, thank you. Bye. As my son is saying, I can watch my son on the internet play basketball right now. But that's okay. We're going to finish this up. Oh, that's really pretty. All right, and the hot glue strands we can, you know, get rid of later. All right, so you guys, you don't think I ought to use these white flowers? Oh, no, that's okay. I'll be playing for a while yet. Can use that later. Now, what do you think about the bird? Should I put the bird on there like this? Can you take the tool off the bottom right here? I hot glued it already. I didn't see you guys wanted that. I like the tool too. So what, you don't like the bird? Thank you. Do you like the bird? No bird. Whoa, look at Martha with the big capital no. I like the bird too, but okay. We were outvoted, Susan. All right. So what do you think? Here, okay, let's start like this. Here's the bottom. Yeah, Martha's getting cranky. All right, and then here's the feathers with the pearls. I do too. And then there's her hair. I think the tool up on top, you need the tool down at the bottom, otherwise this one wouldn't look right. I can take the calla lilies apart. Where do you want me to put them though? Use them one at a, you want me to use one calla lily at a time, right? Where do you want me to put them? Oh, who else is streaming? You can tell, it's all right. I wasn't aware anyone else was, Lucinda's gonna get out of control with you, Martha. Oh, all right, so I'm just gonna bend these petals up a little bit because like I said, we don't want everything laying flat. Well, I do have to say that last night at Jerry Ann's show, it was rather quiet, and Susan and Lucinda were not there. And that's all I'm going to say. And Martha and I are always taking the blame for everything. And we don't do anything. Right, Martha? So it was really quiet yesterday, and Martha and I were behaving, and any other time It's a little out of control, and the only other common thing is that every other time Susan and Lucinda are there. Just saying. Just saying. Right, Martha? And we discussed that a little bit last night. Proof is in the showing. You're right. All right, so I just want to, again, I don't like the flat look of everything, so I'm just getting in there with my scissors. Okay. Alrighty, so how do you girls like it? There's this section. I love her hair. It looks really pretty. Okay, so this is going to be the cover of my book, and then when I go back to streaming either next week or the week after, I'm not sure yet, I'm going to show you some more pages of that. And I just wanted to show you that I showed you that canvas page, the plain canvas that's in the book. I took this one and already glimmer misted it, just to kind of match the, the pages. I used some purples in there too because I wanted to bring in pink and purple since I have pinks in the cover. So this is what we've got. All right, now I want to show you one more thing before we sign out. I told you guys I was going to be working on a canvas, and a lot of people are making these. This is a big canvas. This is a 16 by 16, and I'm just showing you this. Oh man, I Mod Podged cheesecloth on here, and let me tell you what, it is pretty powerful. Okay, so this is 16 by 16, and can you see the cheesecloth? I Mod Podged cheesecloth on here for texture. See the texture? Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the same angel picture, this picture, only I'm going to blow it up. Probably, I don't know, I'm going to do it at 5 by 7 and an 8 by 10 to see what I'm going to like better. And then I'm going to do one of those canvases that you see people doing where they're putting door hinges and flowers and screws and nails and lace and then paint it. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Do I hear a heck yeah? Yes. I love them. Finnabar's technique. Yes. Froggy. I actually wrote to her and asked her if she would please do an online class. I love her books where she, her journal covers. But yeah, I'm going to try to do a canvas, but it's going to be my own. I mean, I'm sure it's not going to be as awesome as hers, but it's the technique. So, oh, I love her too. She was so nice. She answered me back and everything. She told me how busy she was and that she was going to try to do it in January. So I would love to take one of her classes. I'd love to do a journal like the Prima journals. She's so talented. I watch all of her YouTubes, and I was just so happy that she answered me. But I put the cheesecloth on it and the Mod Podge, and I'm not a big one with the dryer. What's it called? The heat gun. I think that a lot of times, and this is just me, my problem, I think that stuff is dry and it's really not, and I continue to work on it, and it's not good. So I'm taking my time with this. I'm not per se going to do a class. I'm showing you this is the first step. I have a much smaller canvas. I can do another one and show you how to put the cheesecloth on it. I have no problem doing that. It's very easy. You just put the cheesecloth on it, Mod Podge, and you let it crinkle up in places. Yeah, I can see the link. I'm going to need somebody to put that link on my Facebook, though, because on my message, because I can't see it. I'm not going to be able to click on it here. But the cool thing is, this is almost dry. I did it this afternoon. Then I've got some wire mesh that goes on top of it next, and it's all different things for adding texture. Now I'm going to show you. I posted on Facebook yesterday a bunch of stuff that I got from Menards, which is like a Home Depot here. Thank you, Lucinda. I'm just going to show you. I've already picked out some angel stuff for this. Let me see, I'll show you what I'm going to do. I gotta find my bag. Where are you? I'm going to blow that picture up that I just used as my angel cover. And then look what I got, you guys. I got a cross. I gotta show you this one cross. Look at this. Look at this. This is gonna be awesome on this canvas. Bye, Froggy. Happy Turkey Day. Okay, so I'm gonna put that on there. I've got these, I went to Hobby Lobby and just went crazy. The artistic appliques, you know, like to make it look Victorian, okay? And I got different, so I've got different wood embellishments that I'm gonna put on here. And then I went to Menards, like I said, and I got things. Oh, look, I picked this up at Hobby Lobby. Angel wings. So all this is going to go around the picture. I got like little cool doohickeys from Menards. I got these little keys. No, my husband, like I said, we have our own business, and my husband doesn't have any tools here at the house. I had to go buy all these. But I've got hinges and things like that, doohickeys and schnickerdoodles. Oh, look, springs. Look at that. Oh, and look at, I found these little dominoes. Cool, huh? So this, tomorrow I'm going to put the wire mesh on it and a Harbor Freight. No, what's that? I don't know what a Harbor Freight is. Oh, people are crazy. Susan, don't let it get you upset. It isn't worth it. People are crazy. Oh, I don't have one of those. Do they have an online thing that I can get stuff from? Not fun. Okay, thank you. Oh, fun. I'll have to look there then. But I spent like, 39 cents for washers and things like that at Menards. So that's what I'm going to try to do, is I'm going to try to do one of those canvases. And I have to be honest with you. I'm going to put the wire on it next. So you put a coat of wire on top of this in just certain spots, because when you paint, obviously all this texture is going to show. So that's part of the project. And then obviously putting on, after you do that, you gesso, or gesso, whatever it's called, everything, and you paint it all white, everything. You lay out all of your little doohickeys however you want it. You can use a picture, you don't have to use a picture. It's totally up to you. But I'm going to use that angel picture, and I'm thinking I'm either going to go, you know, on an angle with it, or I'm going to just divide it in threes, gesso. Okay, whatever it's called. So I'll be using blue, silver, and white. I'm going to go with 3 colors, because again, with the odd numbers. And I've already, like I said, it's still, you know, it's pretty dry to the touch, but like right over here, it's still pretty damp, so I'm going to leave it. Don't laugh. I was going to put feathers, but you really can't. Feathers will gunk up. So, but here's like a closer. See how you can see the texture in that? Yeah, I could put feathers on at the end probably. But I love angels. And this is why. And Anna, oh my God, I would just love to take one of her classes. I seriously would. I think she's so talented. She's so nice. I see all the retreats and things like that with people posting on Facebook and on her blog and the journals that they've all made. I'd love to have one of those journals. I think I would make a ton of those if I knew how to do them. I would love to do those. I am real happy that I at least got the cheesecloth on it, and I wanted to get started, but I have to tell you, I'm really nervous about, you know, laying everything out is not a big deal because it's kind of like just what I did with the angel cover, where you know, you just move stuff around if you don't like it, and it's not a big deal. Yes, the Prima Canvas journals. Oh, Cindy, wake up. Are we on Facebook together? You have to send me a picture of your journal. I would love to see it. Dabrowski, Anna Dabrowski. Oh my God, I love her work. Dabrowska, Finnabar. She's amazing, amazing. Laying the stuff out doesn't make me nervous. What makes me nervous is the painting. Because once you paint it, you know, you screw it up or it's great. It's one or the other. So, I'm not a Twitter person. I don't understand how to do it. White it out with gesso then. You're not on Facebook. I've got to get your email then, please. And you've got to send me some pictures. I'd love, love, love to see what you did. Bonnie, you're here. Hi, Bonnie. Yeah, you know, I like, you know, I think about this. Okay, angels are one of my very favorite things for a very personal reason. But I think the angel canvas I'll love, and I'll put it up somewhere. But if it's something I like to do, I feel like I get addicted to stuff and I can make 10, 20, you know, I just keep going. And what am I going to do with 10 of these? I mean, I'd love to be able to more put it on in a journal or something like that. Yeah, but you know, these take so much time. I don't know that I'd want to sell it after doing it. The time that I spent at Menards and Hobby Lobby picking all that stuff up, I'll tell you what, the thing to do is go to garage sales probably or Goodwill and find junk jewelry and stuff like that. That's the stuff to use because I spent a ton of time. I didn't spend, you know, I spent probably $50 at Menards. And I got a box full of stuff here. I mean, I probably have enough to do at least 10 canvases. Yeah, I do too, Cheryl. I don't know what the answer to that is. You know, Patrice said something to me once, which kind of sticks to me a lot of times. I have Goodwill right across the street from my house. I could literally just walk right across the street and I'm at Goodwill. And I've only gone there a couple of times. But whenever I've gone there, I never find anything. And I told Patrice, she's like, oh, I got this at Goodwill. I got this at Goodwill. And I'm like, I never find anything at Goodwill, ever. And there's a ton of stuff there. And Patrice said to me, and she was totally right, because after she said it, I knew exactly what she said was correct. I'm not looking at it with the right eye. It's not that they don't have anything. It's you're not seeing it for what you can really use it for. And she's right, because you cannot tell me, I mean, I know, and I'm telling her, I can't find anything there. And there's a million things over there. It's just that you're not looking at it with the right eye. And I really, I bet you if she were here with me and we were to go there, she'd find a million things and tell me you can use it for this, you can use it for that, and then I'd be like, oh yeah. Huh. Yeah, I really think it's that I don't know what I'm looking for, or if I see something, I don't think beyond what I could use it for. And Bluebell, oh my God, I'm totally going to be using your stuff on my angel canvas, you guys. I did not show you this. Let me show you something. Bluebell sent me all this beautiful stuff, as well as that book, the journal. Look at this tape. This is going to be perfect on my angel canvas. Bluebell, I'm using all of this. I'm telling you, the doilies, look at these doilies she sent me. All these doilies. Oh my God, did she spoil me? Look at this lace. Now, they use lace on those canvases as well. Look at how beautiful this is. Oh my God, look at these too. There's cameos in here. Look at how beautiful. Aren't these gorgeous? There's a ton of different things in here. She just sent me so much stuff. Look at all of this. Love these. I've been looking for plastic doilies. Where did you find those, Susan? I even Googled it, and I wasn't able to find them anywhere. Seriously? Oh my God, see? Yeah, so I went out and usually I jump into projects and then I don't have what I need. I've really been trying to plan out this canvas because it's something I really, really want to do, and I hope I can do it. At least I hope I can do it well. Like I said, I'm fine with laying everything down and maneuvering it and putting it places and seeing if it's going to look good wherever it is. But I'm just so nervous about the painting. But it's just something I got to do. So. Yeah, I guess you can find amazing different things from people, can't you? All right, you guys. Well, I just wanted to say thank you for stopping in tonight, and I want to wish you all a very happy Thanksgiving. And I appreciate all of you, and I am very grateful for all of you that I've gotten to meet so many of you over this past year. I have a lot of fun creating with you on my Ustream show, as well as chatting with you on Facebook and through emails. I am really grateful to all of you, because I have to tell you, a lot of you have known about a lot of the things that I've gone through this past year, and one of the biggest has been becoming an empty nester and more so since, you know, my oldest moved out. Last year it was a little bit easier because we were supposed to be empty nesters, but he came back home. And this year has been kind of trying with that for me because I'm so used to having kids around. With my boys have been very, very into sports and other activities in their high school careers. So I've not only always had my own children around me, but I've had tons and tons of their friends all the time. So it's been really hard not having my boys around, and being able to be with you guys on nights and craft has been a lot of fun for me. And I do appreciate all of your support in other manners that have occurred and what we've talked about in regards to all different things. So I just want to say thank you, and I hope that you all have a great Thanksgiving. And I'll be back on sometime next week. No, you guys really are, and I am very, very grateful. And I wanted to say happy Thanksgiving to all of you. I hope you have a great day and you're able to spend some fun time with your family and your friends. So I'll be over on Facebook in a little bit. My son just said I can watch my other son play on the internet now, so I'm going to run over and take a peek at him and see how he's doing in his game. And I hope to chat with you all soon. Happy Thanksgiving, guys.